We have to do an extensive research. To be more accurate, this is only possible if many join this effort. So, how do we go ahead with Astroverse? This is very interesting. Will you please outline the path?
Continuing from where we were in the previous video, Nishaji, we have spoken of Astroverse as a place of awareness, of knowledge and of learning. Awareness of what life has to offer, of what we seek from it, what is the purpose of life, how do we go ahead with our activities and our karma to find our goals. Knowledge is to be about cycles of time, cycles which the celestial objects create in the skies, about the patterns as they repeat of the energies and the light resonating from the planets in our solar system, spaces in the zodiac, and the ever-flowing Noor ki boond from the distantly fixed stars. The learning has to be about the complex nature of the interaction of these stellar energies with each unique individual, and the patterns or the astrological signature which they create for the person. Such learning can guide the individual on his or her specified path and give a direction to the intensity and the flow of the efforts. Also, it is a most important tool to understand our own personality and our behavior. It is a challenging task, but we will try to briefly outline it here.
जी, it often takes a lifetime to understand all these. बिल्कुल सही बात है. एंड आपने अभी बड़ी खूबसूरत शब्द बोले थे, नूर की बूंद है जो सदियों से बहा करती है. You are referring also the light from the nakshatras which reaches us in several light years. In Astroverse, we are taking the valuable traditions of Jyotish and combining them with the modern changing technological world. So, हम उस awareness को कैसे समझेंगे जिसकी यहाँ हम बात कर रहे हैं?
In awareness, we have to know the basics of life. What do we seek from life? 4 things. 1. Achievements. Achievements of status, of power, of wealth, of fame, of esteem. The second thing is expression of creativity or passion about something which we like from our inner self, something like, let's say, music or sports or art, anything which satisfies our inner urge. The third and the most important thing is the belongingness, relationships, friends, bonding, social cohesion. We are social people. We need to bond to be able to find some amount of meaning in our life. And the fourth and the most important thing, perhaps, is happiness or joy, or what I can say, anand, something which can be a mix of all of these or something altogether totally different. All of these necessarily have to be with health and wellness of body, mind and intellect. Again, sometimes when we get what we seek, we find that it is transient. It moves away with time. We feel dissatisfied. We want to seek something which will retain irrespective of time, जो काल जयी हो. In our way of life, we have attempted to understand life as a combination of 4 purusharths: अर्थ, धर्म, काम एवं मोक्ष.
जी, गीता इज एन अमेजिंग सोर्स ऑफ अवेयरनेस. गीता में एक श्लोक है 18वें अध्याय में. यहाँ मुझे उसका अर्थ याद आता है और मैं उसको यहाँ मेंशन करूँगी. श्री कृष्ण भगवान अर्जुन से कहते हैं, हे प्रथापुत्र अर्जुन, कर्म फल का इच्छुक पुरुष अति आसक्ति से जिस धृति के द्वारा धर्म, अर्थ, काम इन 3 पुरुषार्थों को धारण करता है, वह धृति राजसी है. यहाँ पर मोक्ष का अनुल्लेख ध्यान देने योग्य है. राजसी पुरुष संसार के बंधनों से सदैव के लिए मुक्त होना की इच्छा उनकी नहीं होती. राजसी पुरुष का धर्माचरण भी स्वर्गादि लोकों के सुख भोगने के लिए नहीं होता। अर्थ से तात्पर्य है धन, सत्ता, पावर, पोजीशन आदि। काम का अर्थ है विषय उपभोग। रजोगुणी पुरुष की यह दृढ़ धारणा होती है कि इंद्रियों के विषय ही सुख का साधन है।
वेरी राइट। धर्म दो is more than religion, it is duty. It is the right way of fulfilling our duties. Duties towards myself, duties towards my family, towards my community, my nation, and towards the world at large. Earth are the resources, financial and otherwise, as Nishaji spoke, available to us for discharging our duties. काम are those desires, वो इच्छाएं हैं जो अनेक हैं, which may or may not conflict with our duties, but moksha is considered to be the salvation, freedom from the cycle of birth, death, or an understanding of what is eternal. This is a difficult thing to understand. I can only refer you to the Nirvana Shatakam, जिसमें आदि शंकर कहते हैं चिदानंद रूप शिवोहम शिवोहम, अर्थात वह आनंद जो हमेशा के लिए चिर हो वह शिव से है और शिव मुझ में है. It is a beautiful expression and a beautiful thought. This is a summation of human life, but how do we get there? The four parts of Purusharths which we spoke of have similar corresponding four varnas and ashrams in our tradition. We also need to be aware of the type of actions which we are doing for the Purusharths. We are aware that a triad or a trikon is most important in the nature. Time comprises of three elements: past, present and future. जो कल जा चुका है, आज और आने वाला कल. Similarly, निशा जी ने अभी गीता की बात कही थी जिसमें 3 गुणों की बात कही गई है, वो बहुत ही समझने के योग्य है.
जी, and also the material energy possesses 3 gunas: goodness, passion and ignorance. Hence the body, mind and intellect that are made from Prakriti also possess 3 modes. और ये जो 3 modes हैं ये हमारे अंदर की लर्निंग से आते हैं, हमारे सोच विचार चिंतन से, या फिर हम बाहरी वातावरण से वो सब सीखते हैं, या पिछले संस्कारों से वो हमारे अंदर डेवलप होते हुए आए हैं. इनमें से जो भी ज़्यादा डोमिनेंट हो जाता है वैसा ही हमारा व्यक्तित्व बन जाता है.
बिल्कुल ठीक कहा आपने. गीता भी यही कहती है, त्रिविधा भवति श्रद्धा देहि नाम सा स्वभावजा सात्विकी राजसी चैव तामसी चेति न ता शृणु. This nature is further explained that our efforts are guided by illumination, action and delusion.
जी, देखिए कितनी सहजता से हम इन जीवन के कठिन सिद्धांतों को समझ रहे हैं, समझने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं, और यही अवेयरनेस है which will prepare us for a happy and satisfactory life.
ये बहुत बृहद विषय है
जी.
हमने इसको शुरू भी नहीं किया है अभी तक. ये जो 4 पुरुषार्थ और 3 गुण हैं, ये जो 12 का एक भाग बनता है, यही हमारा ज़ोडियाक है जिसको हम एस्ट्रोलॉजी में आगे सीखेंगे. अभी तक वी हैव फोकस्ड ऑन अवेयरनेस. लेट अस नाउ सी व्हाट नॉलेज और इंफॉर्मेशन इज यूजफुल फॉर आवर पर्पस हियर इन एस्ट्रोवर्स. हम अपने चारों तरफ समय के साइकिल्स देखते हैं. यह देखते हैं कि कैसे दिन, महीने, वर्ष निश्चित अवधि में एक दूसरे के साथ एक रिश्ता बना करके चल रहे हैं. The ancients grasped the science of keeping time through observing these cycles. The most obvious cycle are created by the interaction of sun and moon with the earth astronomically. Human observation of these events is the first accumulation of our knowledge. We see that the sun rises with precision every day. Every night it sets, temporarily allowing us to rest and get up to a new dawn with fresh energy. The sun, with its heat, its warmth, its energy and light, is probably the single biggest source of energy and life which we have in our universe. No wonder the Vedas worship sun.
बिल्कुल सही. एंड दैट इज ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. In astrology, sun and moon are considered as yin and yang of zodiac. Sun is the soul of a native. It represents his vitality. प्रकृति को और सभी जीवों को, वनस्पति को सूर्य से ही जीवन मिलता है. सूर्य पालक हैं, बिल्कुल वैसे ही जैसे हमारे परिवार में पिता होते हैं, हमारे जन्मदाता भी और हमारे पालक भी. सन इज द कारका ऑफ सच क्वालिटीज एज ऑथोरिटी, पावर, लीडरशिप, सेंस टू पनिश, सेंस टू प्रोटेक्ट, enthusiasm, royal favor, kingdom and much else besides.
बिल्कुल ठीक कहा आपने. और जैसे ही हम इस सूर्य के यात्रा को देखते हैं तो हम देखते हैं कि दिन में एक 4 पड़ाव हमें दिखते हैं. द सूर्योदय, द डॉन, मध्याह्न when the sun is at zenith, the sunset, सूर्यास्त, and madhyaratri when the sun is at nadir or it is in deep oblivion. These 4 parts of the day are not just for one day. As we go ahead, we see that the moon also forms 4 cycles or 4 parts in a month.
Right.
जो as sun goes down and the night skies take over, we see the moon with its resplendent stars in the shining in the night sky.
Yes, जी. Sunsets, the night sky is full of twinkling stars and a bright moon which changes every single night and day, waxing and waning, becoming full and dark like a clock. We can also see the stars which seem unmoving and fixed, which have been navigational tools since the beginning of life. We also see the moving planets. Like these days we can observe Venus just before dawn. You can see the brightest twinkling Venus as the morning star. Some months later it will be after sunset as the evening star. It is the moon which gives cycle to a month, again divided in 4 distinct parts: the new moon or the amavasya, and half moon Ashtami, that is half waxing moon, and full moon Purnima, again Ashtami and half waning moon. The effect of moon on a day is seen near the ocean, where there are 2 high tides and 2 low tides in every day night, demonstrating the impact of moon.
Exactly. These basic astronomical events which fix our clocks, day, month, also fix our year. We are aware that in the year also there are 4 distinct parts. 1, the vernal equinox in March when the day and night are equal, then the longest day in June, then in September again the balanced autumn equinox, and the shortest day in December. Of course, they reverse in order when it comes to the southern hemisphere. Again, the cycle of 4 is very dominantly visible in our nature. This amazing similarity with flows of human life leads to the study of Jyotish or astrology. From these cycles, a natural division of the year in 12 months and the zodiac in 12 signs or rashis become the basic building block of astrological studies.
जी, गीता में 2 श्लोक हैं जो ज्योतिष के आधार हैं, ऐसा मुझे लगता है. And those are implying that the creation flows from the radiance of the sun, the energy of the earth and the nurturing of the moon. In Jyotish, Moon is considered as the mother of zodiac. It is associated with the deepest part of our inner being, our emotions. चंद्रमा हमारा सोच, विचार, चिंतन, मनन को रिप्रेजेंट करता है ज्योतिष में। जैसे चंद्रमा का आकार प्रतिदिन घटता बढ़ता है, परिवर्तित होता है, परिवर्तनशील है, वैसे ही हमारे विचार, हमारी मानसिकता भी परिवर्तनशील है। जो अभी हमारे विचार हैं वो कुछ समय बाद नहीं रहेंगे। चंद्रमा का नर्चरिंग वाला स्वभाव बिल्कुल हमारी माँ की तरह है, जो बहुत कोमल भावनाओं के साथ हमारी केयर करती हैं। माँ बहुत इमोशनल, सेंसिटिव, चंद्रमा के जलीय गुणों को धारण करते हुए हर परिस्थिति में एडजस्ट होने वाली। ज्योतिष में यही स्थान चंद्रमा का भी है। तो हर रोज परिवर्तित होते हुए चंद्रमा के स्वभाव और उसकी शीतलता को देखते हुए ज्योतिष में हम मन की भावनाओं और माँ को चंद्रमा के द्वारा देखते हैं।
बिल्कुल सही निशा जी। ये जो साइकिल्स हैं, आपने अभी उल्लेख किया था कि वीनस मॉर्निंग में दिख रहे हैं, न केवल वीनस, पर इस समय आज अगर आप कल सुबह उठ के देखेंगे तो आप पाएंगे कि चंद्रमा, वीनस, जुपिटर, मंगल, मार्स, सैटर्न सब एक साथ अर्ली मॉर्निंग आवर्स में दिख रहे हैं। These are very beautiful patterns which we see in the skies. Venus we talked of just a moment ahead. We will speak of the Venus and Jupiter conjunction which is occurring just in a couple of days, very shortly in our next video. Thank you so much for being with us. We will be coming back very shortly. धन्यवाद. नमस्कार.